EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. The veteran Jason Sanders ready to get us started. Off we go from Soldier Field. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They motion the slot man left. Throwing on second down, Williams. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On third down, it's Williams. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll toss it here to Achane. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the gun, here's Tua. This one's caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run with Achane. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. De'Von Achane. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Caden Ellis in on that stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll check this down to Swift. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Check go.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Williams. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end, Moreau, is in motion. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Now a stoppage for an injury. It would appear Tyreek Hill is the one in need of some assistance. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 2nd and 9.
44, ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua.
sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo back. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. And it's also a 1st down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Swift. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Bears 1st down. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And Swift loses the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's
and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. To throw is Williams. To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Tua now on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
On second down, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Dolphins 14, Bears 10.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
First and 10.
Watch an Oscar, watch an Oscar. Ready, out.
Here's Tagovailoa. This one is caught by Moreau. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to...
And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first and 10, it's Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. try to run with Swift. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's a 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2nd down and 8. Here's Tungo Vailoa. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Now Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Go.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Tua going to give it to Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll check this down to Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Here we go, set.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. What can they do here on third down and 7? Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And the defense can't Well, up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll get about 5. Williams to throw on second down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Oh, big hole left side. And he's gonna take this back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
And go.
Here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Set go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They needed 16, and it's exactly what they got. By a whisker. Enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
They're right here.
Hill brought in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out. They reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, backed by the quarterback. Let's see. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. It's 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Achane. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Down to the 10. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
You want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Kmet. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready up.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Check go.
Throwing again, Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a give to Achane. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Get set.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A run out of the gun with Achane. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On the carry, here's Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. On the handoff, this is Achane. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.